crafters. My name is Julie Creek. My husband Tom and I own Creek Bank Creations. We are located in Perrysville, Indiana. I'm excited to come to share with you today a new product, and this product is the coffee cup shaker die. Super simple to use, super cute to make, and I'm here to share that with you today. So I'm going to turn the camera down and show you how to make your own coffee cup shaker card. All right, we have our camera turned down. We are ready to go. We will learn how to make this fun coffee cup shaker card today. Super easy. We are using the coffee cup shaker die, and this has what you need in it. So if we open up our package, we'll see that we have 4 pieces here. The smallest die in the set is for cutting the acetate. The plain die that doesn't have a hole in it is the back of the shaker piece for you to die cut. It's the solid piece. And then we have the cream that you can put on, which is optional. And this die here is the piece that we're going to use to cut the dimensional foam, and we're going to use it to cut the front of our project. Now you can see from what I have here that I already have the base of my cup cut from the coffee paper from our Coffee and Flowers paper pad. This paper pad has the really fun coffee patterns on it, and then it has flower patterns on the back. So if you can't use the coffee side, you can use the other side. Now what we have is our background, and then we need to cut our dimensional foam. Now our dimensional foam comes in these packages. There are 6 6x8 double-sided adhesive foam sheets in this package, and you are going to take that, and we are going to use the red liner side. So it has a cream liner and a red liner, and we will take our die and we will place the cutting side down into the foam and run that through your die cut machine just like it's a piece of paper. No extra shims required. So I have taken it out of the machine, and I'm going to just remove that from the foam, and you'll see you have your inside piece, and then you'll be able to pop that right out. Now if you die cut this and it comes out of your machine with one side smashed really bad, that can happen when you have a warped cutting plate. So you need to make sure that you don't have any warped cutting plates, and then you'll have an exact fit. This is a scrap. We're going to move it to the side, and then we're ready to build our shaker. Now we started with that base with the coffee bean paper, and we're going to put our cup right on top of there. So I am going to remove the liner from the back of the foam, and then I will place Undu on my coffee cup. Undu is a solvent. It will suspend adhesion long enough for me to be able to set that coffee cup exactly where I want it on that foam. And if I don't like the way it's lined up, I can literally go back in, put a little Undu on there, and move things around so that it will line up exactly the way I need it to. Now, you want to let that Undu evaporate. Wait a few seconds so that you have really good, strong adhesion before you move on. So while we're waiting that to set, for that to set, I'm going to take the pick tool and I'm just going to loosen up the liner off of the top of the foam. So I'm not going to peel it all the way off, but I am loosening the liner, and then I'm going to set it back down on there. This will give me the ability to pull that liner off really easy, and if I have any little hairs hanging out like that, I can pull those off. That's just a little sliver of foam. I can pull that off. Then I'm ready to go back in and add my filling. I am using our Shake and Rattle Light Heart shaker filling. Now we sell our shaker filling in a clear bag, a hang bag. If you like the container, And I love the container because sometimes I just want to pick out parts and pieces of the filling. Those are on the website. So that allows you to get your fingers in there, pick out what you need, and then put the lid back on. Now we're ready to totally pull off that red liner. And when I do that, I like to go in and put my pick tool in there so I'm holding that cup down so that it's not shaking all over the place. We're just going to level off that filling a little bit. And then we have taken that smaller die and cut our acetate. We do have medium weight acetate on our website. Now I'm pretty confident that I can lay this acetate directly on here with no problem because I've made quite a few of these. If you felt uncomfortable with setting that on, you could add Undu to the acetate before you stick it on, and then you would have the ability to move it around if you needed to. Now I have cut my top from some of the flowers paper in the paper pad, and when I die cut this, I did adhere my super tacky tape to the back of my paper. So in order to do this, we sell tape in a 3-inch roll or a 6-inch roll. You unwind your paper, or unwind your tape, put your paper in it, trim it out, and then die cut. And that gives you a die cut that has the liner on the back and the adhesive. So I can literally adhere this directly to my card. Now, because this is super sticky and that is super sticky, I'm going to use my Undu to place this on, and that will give me time that I need to align that up exactly the way I wanted to. And there is my coffee cup shaker. I have already prepped my card background. I have adhesive on the back of my cup, and I am going to set that right on the middle of my card. I have used the stamp, "Coffee is a pleasure, good friends are a treasure," and that came off of our Coffee is a Pleasure stamp set. So there's some really good sentiments on there. You are the coffee to my donut. And then it has the word "you are my," and when you purchase the matching die set, it has "you are my cup of." It has the word coffee and tea, so you can mix the two together and get a really clever card. So we have our shaker on there, and then what you have left is to add a little cream to the top. So we're going to take that die, the cream die, and in this case, I'm going to take a scrap of the foam, the self-adhesive foam. I'm going to pull the liner off of that, and I'm going to add a scrap piece of white paper. I will trim that out, and we will run that through the die cut, and we will have, through the die cut machine, and we will have our cream. So I have run that through the die cut machine. You can see that'll pop right off. Pop that out, and now I have adhesive on the back because of the dimensional foam, and I can set that right on my card. Thank you so much for joining me today on the coffee cup shaker die. You can find these fun products on our website, www.creekbankcreations.com.